Happy Veterans Day to all that have served. As a proud veteran myself, I am honored to have served with you. Once again, happy Veterans Day. Hey guys, welcome to Intoxicated with So True. And today on the show, I got Natalie and AJ from the Loves.
What's up?
Yeah. There's like too many cameras. I don't even know where to look.
I know.
What's going on, guys?
Not much. Yeah.
Wow. Say that in sync again.
For a few weeks.
That may happen a few times.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess the newest thing was the release of our EP Unbroken
Yeah.
last month, a few weeks ago.
Okay, so you guys just released an album or some songs?
EP, yeah. send a
EP, 6
playlist. Yep.
songs?
Mm-hmm.
6
Where can you find them?
Anywhere. YouTube Music, normal YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play.
Amazon.
Oh, so
Amazon.
so do
yeah.
you just do one of those things that send it everywhere?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the easiest thing in the world.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't
what I used to do
discriminate,
it.
you know?
Yeah, I
Everyone
used
has
to-
their own music
Because
listening preference, so
Spotify has one for podcasts where they always like
yes.
send
Okay.
it everywhere, but you got to just make sure you have an account for everything.
Okay, gotcha.
And same thing. So, but anyways, all right. So the Loves.
Yes.
So I want to know, like, first of all, how did you guys get started, or when did you meet, or when did you come up with this idea? to do
Okay.
it?
So we met in beginning of 2020, and so we met at a club, and Natalie wanted to talk to me, and I was like, oh, "You're like 7 years younger than me. Like, I don't know about that. Like,
It's true.
not really my vibe." And we ended up texting just like casual, like whatever. And then I noticed she had a guitar in one of her photos. And so instantly I was like, "Oh, I'm a musician. Like, are you?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, I write music." And honestly, I can say she's probably one of the first people that I just met randomly that wrote music. Not at like an open mic night, not
Right.
at, you know, some show where I was like meeting other musicians. It was just totally random.
Yeah.
And you want to pick up the story?
Yeah. So I guess I grew up in a very musical family. My parents put me in piano at like the age of 3. My dad was a drummer for a rock band because he was a music major he was in the band, went full ride on a music scholarship to the University of Miami.
Okay.
So I also like picked up drums from him. And then this is super random, but in like high school, I won a radio contest. I won an autographed Taylor Swift guitar. It's in our music room. You can go
Wow.
see it. That's probably worth a lot of money now.
Probably, yeah.
And having this
Tell people
guitar,
that.
I know, having this guitar, I was just like, okay, well, cool. I want to learn how to play it. So I just looked at YouTube. I mean, I already had a basic understanding of music and stuff. And that was really when I started writing music. Not to say that I didn't compose on the piano, but like you can't really take a piano with you wherever you go, you know. But if you want to just like go chill outside or go to the park with your guitar and like write music, like that's kind of what got me into that creative realm.
Here I was trying to get her to talk about how we started writing music together, and she just starts talking about herself.
It's
This all
all
is
good. It's all good. This is like the background of where I came from.
So
Well, I thought you were gonna, yeah. So, anyways, all that to say, I was already writing music, and to make a long story short, I was releasing music on my own.
That's true.
So when she reached out asking if I was like, "Oh, you play guitar," that kind of thing, I was like, "Oh yeah, I actually write music." She's like, "Oh, do you have anything recorded?" And I was like, just Google me, you know. And so, you know, she probably thought I was blowing smoke.
So, yeah, I did. And then I Googled it, and I saw these pictures of like big hair and like she was blonde
I was
at
blonde,
the time.
like beach blonde.
And I listened to like one song. I was like, "Oh, she's a country singer."
Which was not the vibe I was going
Not-
for, but you know,
Yeah.
just
But-
so happened. So yeah, we just kind of started sharing music that we had already written individually.
And I didn't have anything released. I'd only ever played open mics and like recorded
Yeah.
on
But
my
yeah,
own.
but you would like.
But
send
I'd been
voice
writing
memos
music
and-
for like my whole
Way,
life.
yeah, I was gonna
Since I
say
was like a child.
since she was like 4.
Yeah.
She's got like notebooks. No, I'm not kidding. She's got like notebooks, like chicken scratch, like little kid handwriting with like full songs.
So, all right. So, are they songs that you want to bring out in the future and do together, or?
I don't know that I would reach all the way back into the journals.
I mean, you could redo them.
Yeah.
Take the idea.
There's
I was gonna say we do play a game where we like go through old random things and like we'll be like, oh, that's a cool line, and then we'll pull that.
and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
try to
Into-
write
into-
it. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And we've done some older stuff. I
Yeah.
think we haven't gone back further than like maybe 10 years ago, but there are some songs that I probably will one day
Yeah.
release.
Yeah.
Just haven't really, reworked them.
I feel
totally
like
yet.
the album we're working on now probably has some of that older stuff.
Yeah.
But anyways,
So,
so
and this,
she finally decided to give me the time of day because she was like, I'm a musician, So
Mhm.
we started talking and stuff, and then, do you want to pick it up from here?
Yeah. So
She was getting on a plane.
we started writing together, and yeah, I mean, it just kind of like spiraled and became, a relationship and
Yeah.
friendship. And
It kind of,
we
I
did-
had like that big anxiety moment. She's like getting on a plane. She's like, what are you up to? And I was like, I'm just writing music. She's like, send me a voice memo. And I was like, oh no, I don't ever send people voice memos.
I did force her to send
but
me songs.
she did. She
Yeah.
forced me to
This was, like,
send
the first
her.
song we wrote together.
Yeah, and I was gonna kind of tie that into our first album. So I sent her this voice memo. It's just like a verse and a chorus. And I was like, all right, like one of 3 things can happen right now. One, she's gonna be like, oh, that's so cute, and completely just like blow it off, which is what the majority of like
Yeah.
anyone else I dated did. Like, oh,
Okay.
that's so cool, thanks, cute. The second option was she was gonna be like, this girl's insane. She's writing music about me. I'm running for the hills,
Yeah.
which I feel like that's also a pretty valid thing to do. And I was like, or 3 in like a perfect fairy tale fantasy world, she's gonna complete the song. And so, like 3 hours go by because again, she was getting on a plane.
right.
And I didn't hear from her. I'm just like pacing in my room going, I'm like, oh my God. She's gonna
Oh my
ghost me.
God.
That's it. It's over. And as soon as the plane landed, I got a voice memo with like crying babies in the background and everything. And she's like quietly like humming into this voice memo with like her version of the next verse and chorus.
Yeah.
And so I was like,
Wow.
no way. It was like this huge thing. And so that first song is in the first album that we put out. And so it kind of,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
yeah,
kind of
it just that kind of started everything.
Yeah.
From that
You-
point on, we started sending voice memos like, "Hey, I came up with this today. What do you think?" And then she'd send me some like, "Hey, what do you think about this?"
You
And-
kind of met your first superstar. Then,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
yeah. It was the first time where I felt like I was actually appreciated for my music, but it was also something I was able to share. Like that intimacy was something I was able to share with someone,
Right.
and they felt the same way.
Oh, trust me,
Yeah.
I know. So like I just mentioned, I was back in school, so I just had to do my very first voice, like recording and send it in,
Nice.
and 30, 40,
It's nerve-wracking.
30 or 40 people get to listen to this and
Oh, gosh.
judge me on what I said. But then on the very last day of it, some guy commented that he loved my voice, how smooth
Aw.
and calm and collected I
That's
was.
awesome.
That's awesome.
I was like, holy shit, I actually pulled this off.
Yeah.
Like, wow.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like all that weight's just
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
yeah. But now I got to do another one this week. So,
Oh,
yeah.
God.
You
They
got
just
it.
keep going.
You
Yeah.
got it.
Oh, yeah. I'm already.
It gets less and less difficult.
Yeah.
So this time I get to talk about something I'm interested in, and I'm actually going to talk about my favorite movie, which is Lion King,
Oh, nice.
which
I
I,
love it.
just bought.
That.
I found. Thanks, to the manager over here. We went into a thrift antique store over here in Sylvester,
Mm-hmm.
just wandering, not thinking we're gonna find anything. And I went upstairs, and there's like this stack of VHSs. I'm just like, random.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it again, and it's all Disney movies. I'm
Oh,
like,
nice.
Nice.
so
You vault the Disney vault.
I found the Disney vault.
Disney
Yeah.
vault.
So the thing is that one movie has been sold for thousands and thousands of dollars.
Oh,
Wow.
So when I seen it, I was like, I wonder what they're selling for. I went down. She told me $2.
Nice.
Amazing.
I was like, I had two. Literally, I left my wallet in the car or something
Uh-huh.
like that. No, I actually left my wallet in my truck because I jumped in her car. I had $3 in my pocket.
Oh my gosh.
I was like,
Amazing.
Just enough.
Meant
Yeah.
to be.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm buying this
See.
movie now. I gave her the
awesome.
money, ran upstairs, grabbed it.
That's
So
funny.
now I have.
Super sidetrack moment, but
Yeah.
have you seen the Broadway play?
I haven't.
Okay.
Is it any good?
Yes,
Okay.
I recommend it.
Okay.
If that's your favorite movie,
Oh, by far my favorite.
Yeah.
movie. I did not like the live action one.
okay.
I thought they kind of butchered it. in some
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aspects, so they did
I don't know.
good. but-
Disney does a fantastic
There was
job.
Oh, I see it. It's right over there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
I
It's
remember.
probably
that
one
from
of
my
it's like the
childhood.
one of the only things on that desk.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
Yeah.
It's a great.
Yeah.
And I refuse to watch it.
And she refused.
Oh no.
But now she told me because I'm gonna do a project, she's gonna watch it. So
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna sit on my phone.
oh,
It's a violent movie.
it's a meaningful.
it's
movie.
really sad.
It is sad.
I-
It is sad.
Yeah.
It's sad. I mean, it is sad, but it has a lot of meaning.
It
behind
does.
It does.
And
It
I
does.
think it kind of, I think that's a movie that kind of developed who I am because I watched it over 100 times at the age of 4.
yes.
So-
I'm
Get
right
that.
there with
That was me with The Incredibles and Finding Nemo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So same.
yeah.
you. Yeah.
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 So, but yeah, so that's that in
That's
school and all my life. But we're here to talk about you guys more.
Sorry for
So-
the Disney sidetrack.
Yes. But anyway, so yeah, you guys just came out with the 6 songs, and you can find it
Yeah.
anywhere. What do you guys got any like future shows or big? Manager's got a question over here.
I want to know what the song was that y'all first written.
Oh, the
Oh,
first
so
song.
it's called
As long as,
As
you
Long
want
as
me
You
around.
Want Me Around.
Yeah.
And it's on our album December 5th, 2020. That's the name of the album. It's in Roman numerals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's
She's gonna look it up
it's,
now.
it's that. I don't know if the camera can see that tattoo, but
Is
that's it.
Yeah. Like
This.
that. So it has a lot of meaning.
XIIVMMXX.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
She already found it.
Yes. So that one's got As Long as You Want Me Around. It's got
That's got a lot of our early
Easy,
stuff on it. Yeah.
yeah, like all of a lot of the first few
Oh,
songs that
Easy's
we.
on Vintage Come Viral.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but that one's more like a folksy vibe.
Easy was one of the first ones we wrote together
Um,
too. So
But
Yeah.
Easy's on a different album.
yeah. As long as you want me
So,
around. That's
but
the
that's
one.
your first album out.
That's our
Yeah.
first one.
Okay, and was that like the first song, or was it the best song that you had?
That was the
Like-
first song that we wrote
The first song that you wrote
Yeah.
together.
together?
Like
Yeah.
officially like 50-50 lyrics, chords, composition,
Taught back and forth.
production.
Yeah.
Yes. And
So-
it's very much like if you listen to the lyrics, it's got that that like story, like I sing the first verse, we sing the chorus together. She sings the second verse, we sing the chorus together. That kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And then bridge kind of goes back and forth, and then we end together. So
That's-
very
Yeah.
simple song structure, but
Yeah.
but yeah.
But it has a lot of meaning behind it. Right?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, do you guys play it at live shows?
Sometimes, yeah. So that one. So for those who have been to our shows, AJ normally plays a tenor guitar, and I'm on
Yep.
either the cajon, or I'll like loop my cajon and play the keys, or we've got like a pre-made drum beat and I'll do the keys, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
This song is actually me playing a 6-string guitar.
Oh.
And so
And I can only play a 4-string guitar, so I
correct.
can't play
So
that
she can't play that song.
Ah.
She can't. A lot of the songs that I've written on the guitar, we only ever play when I take my guitar to a gig.
Yeah.
So sometimes we play at like the Speakeasy in Moultrie. I'll take my guitar to that, or sometimes like Mellow Mushroom. It just depends.
Yeah.
What we're feeling, what the set list is like. I feel like my guitar songs are more chill, and we normally go for that like pop punk rock vibe, which is
Yeah.
all her.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. My once again, my whole thing is after my school, I want to be on tour with a punk rock band.
Nice.
So that is
Yeah.
Fun.
the ultimate goal. So I enjoy like the punk.
Yeah.
What?
yeah,
You want to take 4 dogs with you?
Yeah, and I want to 4 dogs and
I mean,
My-
you
Put 'em all on the
can,
tour
you
bus.
know?
and my manager. all on a tour bus
Yeah.
hitting the road.
Nothing makes makes my anxiety skyrocket like
I'm sure. Well, the big dogs.
The
Yeah.
I
That's-
think
it's
they
harder
will be
with the-
chill on
but-
the ride. So they like once they see people after 10 minutes, they just chill the rest of the day.
That's
Unless
It's just that initial excitement.
unless they see the kitten run across the house, then
Gotcha.
then they're after
Gotcha.
the kitten. So
Yeah, makes sense.
yeah,
that makes sense.
but so you played a little bit of it at the O, right?
The most recent.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Yes.
played a majority of that album, and then quite a few from our other album, Vintage Gone Viral.
And then a lot from our new EP.
And I think we only played one from the first album.
Yeah.
Because we don't. The first album's a lot softer, and then like
Yes.
they kind of get like Vintage Gone Viral had more of the pop rock vibe, and then this most recent one is probably the most rock like of the ones that we
Yeah.
released. But it still has some of the kind of slower songs, so we can mix it up. I mean, we don't like to be pinholed into a genre.
No.
We just
yeah,
write what we
it's the
write.
one thing. Like, I'll mention at gigs, like, if you guys like country, if you like pop, if you like classic rock, like that, I promise you, there's a song in our set list for you. And I feel like that's carried into our music. Like,
It honestly makes it more enjoyable for more people to come
Right.
and
Yeah.
watch. I
Right.
mean, like there might be like you said, someone doesn't like country during a country song to get them a drink.
Right,
And then
right.
Come
Yeah.
back in or something. But 95's the same way.
Yeah.
We play
Yeah.
a lot of. We go, and it's starting to get into the old school rap, like
Mhm.
because they're
Yeah.
doing a lot of that stuff too, and it's really freaking cool.
That's
I
'Cause
love that.
it's like rock playing it in a rock and roll style. But
Yeah.
the rap.
yeah.
I
So,
love that.
I mean,
That's
we
cool.
played. I like big butts, whatever.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
a-
classic.
yeah.
Nice.
Played that the other day, and then,
Nice.
Oh yeah, it was done at Doublegate for the
Oh.
first time.
Nice.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah,
I haven't seen them do that one yet.
I know.
this is all brand new. Like so we're playing on the 17th at Lee Pub.
Okay.
So if you're available, come out.
Gotcha.
Nice.
I think you asked a question about playing. I know.
Yeah, what time is that show?
That show they start at 9 now.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Oh,
At
yeah,
Lee
that's
Pub.
right. Because of
Yeah.
the trivia.
Yeah.
Yeah, the true. Well,
But Friday.
yeah, that is a Friday.
Oh, that is a
Yeah.
Friday.
Saturday is Manhammer.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So Saturday is Manhammer.
Oh.
We're Friday.
Gotcha.
Where are you guys playing next?
We have a
we're actually playing-
speakeasy gig
Yeah.
in December. That's in
Speakeasy.
Moultrie.
In Moultrie.
In Moultrie?
And then we've got at least like
We're playing for Santa next weekend at the mall.
we are. We'll be at the mall opening for Santa.
That's cool.
We're playing
Yeah.
for an hour. Christmas music.
What time is that
That
at?
time of year.
4:30.
4:30.
4:30.
Yeah.
Yep.
This Saturday?
Next
Next
Friday.
Next Friday.
Next Friday.
Yep. And then once the new year starts, we've got like 1 gig a month at Mellow.
Yeah.
for
Okay.
now.
We're gonna pick it up, but we were kind of like trying to
Yeah.
keep it minimal
I mean-
around the holidays, just because we've been traveling
True.
so much.
And we've been focusing a lot on the whole recording aspect.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is, like, I
Yeah.
know, like, even Fast Food for Mutants,
yeah.
they're more focused. They're on their writing and getting stuff recorded
Yeah.
Mhm.
than playing concerts.
Yeah.
Right.
Manhammer's gonna play this last show. They're gonna chill out the rest of the year and
Nice.
kind of get some more practice in.
Yeah.
You know, this was kind of, I think, to set the tone for them or where they're gonna sit,
Yeah.
and then go from there.
Nice. Yeah, we'll have to. We haven't
But-
gotten to see them yet, so we'll have to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I understand the whole
Yeah.
get back and record,
Yep.
and then
It's
come-
like our friends know. Like when we go missing, they're like, "Oh, there must be a new
Yep.
album coming
Yeah.
out."
Yeah.
It's a lot of work to try to juggle both. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Because like there was one point in time when we were trying to record on like Saturdays, and we'd have a gig on Friday night, and then your Saturday is
yeah.
wiped. Your voice is tired. It's
Yep.
just like not ideal.
No,
And
I think for recording purposes, you need to relax your
Yes.
voice.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because
You need like good sleep, nice and rested.
like, a lot of people don't realize that your voice is actually an instrument, and you have to take
Yeah.
care of your voice.
It's a
or-
muscle. I mean,
Yeah,
Preach.
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're working it out at a 3-hour gig for 3 hours, it's
Yeah.
gonna
See,
be
like,
sore the next
the
day.
fans don't realize that
I know.
because, like,
I know.
I know, like Greg, he's had double days where we played Friday and Saturday,
Mhm.
and like he on Friday he chills out. You know, he doesn't go as hard as he can. Because,
Right, because
but the audience, the people are like, "Oh, we want this song, this song."
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah.
Oh
Right.
my God. I think the
I-
most we've done 3 shows back to back. It was like a holiday weekend on the beach, and
Mhm.
these were like 4-hour gigs, and this is all like 80s rock music where you're like
God.
belting.
And this
Yeah.
is with a sound guy that didn't realize that he needed to turn everything else down relative
And
to the
us up,
vocals,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
then turn the
So everyone
main up
he just kept
because
turning everything
I'm
up.
like trying to screech over drums, and it's
not calling people out, but kind of am. During a festival we had, you know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say the name of the festival.
yeah.
We did the way we did the front stage was stage sound,
Mhm.
but all these musicians wanted to turn their amps wide open, and I was like, "Those need to come down,
I need to come.
Yeah.
so we can hear your voice."
Promise you can be heard.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so that's like one of the hardest thing is when you say, "Hey, stage sound," they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
yay, we get."
Yeah.
No. I mean,
Right.
Keep it down a little
Yeah.
bit. You know, we still need to hear your voice.
We want to hear the singer.
Right.
Yeah.
At least a little bit. You know?
Just a little.
Honestly, that's like I went to see Co Wetzel for her birthday
Nice.
this
Yeah.
year, and I don't know if it was where we're sitting or what it was, but we could not hear Co very well.
Gotcha.
Mainly, all I heard was drums.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the worst.
And that I feel like that's not as uncommon as you would think.
Yeah.
Because especially if
I
it's
mean,
like if you have your full
yeah.
acoustic set and no like cage in the front. Like,
Yeah.
We've been on tiny stages
All
where I'm
that-
right in front of the drummer
Yeah,
and there's no
it's just
shield.
all drum is
and
going straight into the mic.
I'm like, I can't overpower the
Yeah.
drum
Yeah.
because
There's just no way.
my voice wasn't made
that's-
like that.
Yeah.
See, and that's where there's a lot of gating and compression that needs to come in.
Yeah.
to
Yep.
Your mic, and I mean that's something not everyone knows about. Like I'm still learning gate and
Yeah.
compression, but I do know that they're needed.
Yeah.
So,
sense.
I mean, it does make electric drums kind of make things
Yeah.
and two different things. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad because you're trying to like big settings. It's bad because you're trying to pull out that kick drum and that's
Yeah.
effect,
right.
and-
Right.
But you only can pull out so much, and
Yeah.
then in a small setting, it's great
Yeah.
because it's very easy because everything's so condensed.
Right.
And, you know, so
People are going to
yeah.
hear it no matter where they
Yeah.
are in
Right.
the room because it's like a, room this big or
Right.
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
I mean, electric can go either way. So,
yeah. It's
Um,
true.
but yeah. So now talking about that, you do it with usually like I seen you guys as you two and your bass player,
Mm-hmm.
but you mentioned that you also have a drummer and stuff sometimes, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So-
So we've got just us two,
Mm-hmm.
and that's for like smaller avenues. Then we've got the 3-piece where we do us two and our bass player Tracy, and then we've also got a full band that we've played with called Loves and Hell, and that is with a lead guitarist, bass player, a drummer, me on keys doing vocals, and then AJ on tenor guitar doing
Okay.
lead vocals.
Okay. So how often do you do a full band?
We haven't in a while.
Yeah. They're based out of Destin, Panama City.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's a drive.
Right.
Last year, I mean, we went down maybe 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah.
So you do it down there in Florida.
Yes.
Yeah.
They did come up here once. And we did it was
Last
like a-
November, we did a show at Pretoria.
and at Wall
And
Hugger
Wall Hugger Saloon in Moultrie.
in Moultrie.
Okay.
But
We did like
So,
a Friday, Saturday.
The
kind of-
plan is for 2024 to do it again at Pretoria.
yeah.
Got it. I'm just making sure.
You're just speaking it
Yeah.
into existence.
Yeah.
Okay.
We talked about it. We haven't played with them at all this year.
Yeah.
We had talked about it and tried to get together, but schedules
It's just been
didn't match.
busy.
And
Yeah.
our drummer, he also is in like several other bands and
Yeah.
runs sound for a
He
lot of
was at
shows down
one
there.
of the festivals. You may have met him.
Yeah, he played for the Velcro Pygmies.
Oh,
at-
really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rob.
Robert
yeah.
Beckton.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's our drummer.
He's our drummer.
when we play with them.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And then
That is-
Crash is our guitar player.
But as you know, Beckton's
Okay.
always doing
everything.
everything. So I mean,
He's doing
didn't-
sound.
yeah.
He's playing drums.
He's
Yeah.
playing for the pygmies.
yeah.
That's
Casual.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll put some talk in.
Yeah.
See if we can get some schedules to line up.
Yeah.
It's like when the sun and the earth or the sun and the moon match up and
Yes.
we have an eclipse.
Yes.
Exactly.
That's how these schedules work.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because I like playing with the
Yeah,
full
I love
band,
playing with
you
the big
know.
band. It's just a totally different sound.
Sun and moon thing was just
It's a solar eclipse. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Once in a lifetime. That's what
Once
he's
in
trying
a
to say.
lifetime.
The total eclipse of the heart.
That's what I was thinking.
I made it weird, didn't I?
you did.
Oh well.
I was here for it.
But anyways, yeah, I would love to actually get to see that and experience that. But I mean, just seeing you two with your bass players so it's still
Yeah.
amazing. So obviously, if you're watching this, go freaking see them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm trying to figure out. Okay, I lost my train of thought. So we talked about full band,
Mm-hmm.
places you're playing, and everything. So when are you guys planning like a full album anytime soon, or is that
Yes. So I think that our next release is gonna be a full length
a full length?
album. We're planning to release it in probably late January, early February of next year,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be more stripped down.
Yep.
So we have like a bunch of sad songs
It's just the nature.
just like a
Nature.
a
Yeah.
bunch of sad songs that we've never released either. Most of them I feel like we wrote independently.
Yeah, probably.
Some of them together,
Mhm.
but most of them are independent that we just were like, these are such good
They're
songs.
too good to keep, hidden
Yeah.
in the vault,
So
as
we
Taylor Swift
fig-
would say.
Yeah.
The vault.
we figured it just put them all on one album.
Yep.
Just
all
get it
the
out
sad stuff.
Yeah. And
All
just
all at once.
call it sad girl shit, and then
Real sad girl shit.
that's gonna be the album.
That's probably
So-
gonna be the album name.
Yeah,
Real
and
sad
it'll
girl
be
shit.
we're probably more of a folky vibe.
Yeah.
Piano, acoustic guitar, that kind of
Strings.
thing.
Yeah.
And just kind of like stripped down and
Yeah.
I
Sad.
love like, your guys' versatility, like to be able to change it like you guys do.
People are gonna be like, "Oh, Vintage gone viral," and then we got a little bit heavier with Unbroken.
yeah, they're like, oh,
What
another
is
rock
this?
album, and then it's
Just like total
Why am I
curveball.
crying now?
yeah,
Why am I crying at the club? Yes, yeah, total
But-
curveball.
Perfect.
and then
but
the one after that'll be really upbeat.
probably, yeah.
We got to bring them back up. We can't just.
Yes,
leave
It's
them.
like
exactly. Yeah,
to
you
us-
can't stay
Yeah.
down.
It's like
Yeah.
seasons. I mean, we did a
Yes.
3-song EP over the summer that was all like cajon, bass, and ukulele. So
Yeah.
that was like our
That's it.
summer.
It was like our
you know.
little
Yeah.
acoustic.
Well, it is the wintertime.
beach
Everyone's
vibes.
in the house, all
Yeah.
huddled
Yeah.
up, and
right.
We used to in college.
Sad.
We used to call it the dark ages.
Yeah.
Because like you have Thanksgiving and you have like right before that Veterans Day weekend,
Yeah.
and then you've got Christmas, and then you've got New Year's and MLK weekend. Like you got all these holidays. People are going home for holidays, and then you have nothing,
yeah.
and it's cold and gloomy,
Mhm.
and so
Yeah,
it's the perfect timing for it. Really.
And then there's Valentine's Day, which could be hit or miss.
that's true.
There's a lot
it
of
could be
ti- there-
sad.
there is a lot of times when you're alone during those times, because
Right, yeah.
everyone else is already
It's gone.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, so what do I do now?
Mhm.
No matter what.
What?
I don't like it.
You don't like?
You don't like it. Yeah.
He knows that. But
Yeah.
I still need flowers.
Mm.
I hate Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she mentioned that I can love.
She
her.
wants flowers.
Yeah, she wants flowers.
That was the hint.
Yeah, but yeah,
I got you.
she says you can love me like this every single day of the year. So
Yeah.
That's what pisses me off. Like, people are sweet literally one day, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always this is going to sound weird, but I've always preferred to spend Valentine's with like a big group of friends cuz like
that's actually kind of
like
Yeah.
like there was a couple years that we would do like a Valentine's power hour. So you just take like love scenes from a bunch of movies, like sad, happy, like breakups, whatever, and then just like everybody gets wasted. Cause I feel bad for the people that
It's
are
almost
single
like-
and like,
It's almost like
know?
get everyone together for Valentine's Day, and like remember in grade school you would bring like
Yeah,
cards for
yeah.
everyone?
Candy.
Yeah, the little
We should do a
shoeboxes.
party like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely. But everyone brings
Airplane
instead of
bottles.
cards, yeah, airplane bottles.
to drop into the
Yes.
baskets. Yes.
So
I love it.
you two are gonna
All
host
right.
a party now, so
Okay.
Valentine's Day at the Love's house.
Love
Yeah.
Oktoberfest anyone?
Yeah.
perfect.
It's perfect.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We make that joke because Oktoberfest started as a wedding. And it
Okay.
was just such
Yeah.
a great time that they continued the tradition.
Mm-hmm.
And did the
And-
party every year. And now it's Oktoberfest.
Yeah. Even so, we eloped in December because of COVID.
December 5th.
And yeah, and we didn't celebrate we didn't get the chance to have a big wedding with all our friends and family till later, and we did that in February.
It was the week after not Thanksgiving.
Just name every holiday.
Valentine's.
Valentine's.
It was,
It was President's Day weekend.
President's Day weekend.
Yeah.
and so because we did our wedding celebration that weekend, we're just like,
Let's just do this every year and make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just make it a yearly thing. 'Cause
But
it was so
yeah, we
awesome.
definitely need to host a Valentine's party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
And we can get the candies with the little sayings
that's
on
what-
them.
Yes.
And
You- See, I mean, I think Valentine's Day in school, it's kind of, some people like go buy those special suckers for people.
Yeah.
Then you're the kid in the class that don't get
They didn't
one.
get one.
Yeah.
You're like,
wow,
"Aw."
everyone
Like-
loves me. Yay.
It's so true.
Like you're singled out on that day.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
You are.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Yeah.
I was that kid.
Yeah.
So
See, I always just feel bad for the people that are alone. I'm like, I'm happy every single day because I've got Natalie.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
let's make the other people feel good about
Yeah.
themselves.
Yeah.
yeah, like my favorite thing in the world is every day I call her on my way home.
Mhm.
So like I love that. So
Yeah.
just having that person to talk
Right.
to
Yeah.
kind of makes you happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of, I think, with us.
She's like a
It just
dial
got
it down.
sappy.
Dial it down guy.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, I mean, that's one of the amazing things about music. Like it's not just something we do individually. Like you don't just escape to the music room for 5 hours. Like, hey, I need my me time. You know what I mean? It's something that we can just pull out together and like, hey,
Yeah.
let's work on music.
Yeah, that's
thing,
true.
It's
Yeah.
really nice having that shared.
So yeah, so since I started school, it takes away mine and her time.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been trying to involve her in it.
Yeah.
kinda. And she's just like,
Fun, right?
she's just like,
Yeah.
no. I'm like, hey, read this. I'll do my schoolwork and then I'll have her read the whole entire stuff, or
Nice.
listen to my audio recording
There you go.
and let her tell me what she thinks.
Bring you in.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, yeah. She's like, it's cute. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I am nicer to him than asking him.
Yeah. So she encourages me. She's excited for what the outcome's going to be in the future.
Yeah,
So-
definitely. That's an exciting
Yeah.
path. Yeah.
Yeah. And I feel like it's all about having that person who,
Yeah.
hypes you up.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
like the amount of support that she gives is ridiculous because one, she's the one as you know that you guys talked to about being here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because
The manager.
I suck with it. So like any schedule making's her. Anything like post wise, mostly her.
Yep.
Like,
That's
so-
exactly how
That's
we are.
me. So
Yeah.
I reach out.
The
I get the
YouTube.
bookings. I do the media stuff.
And
Yeah.
I do all the
However,
technical things.
I
Yeah.
cannot mix or master music. That is all this mastermind here. I'm just like, oh yeah, that sounds good.
So I mean,
Yeah.
same thing. Like I'm good at this, and then when she wants a shirt, I just come make her a shirt,
yeah.
and she's happy. So
yeah.
She can't do our live sound rig setup
Oh.
for her life.
For the life of me,
Yeah.
I'm always like, what is
but
this guy
I
plugged into
can't
again?
do the social media thing
Yeah.
at all.
I have a TikTok that I made with my dad
Uh-huh.
about a year or two ago. I'll show it to you. You will laugh. Because it's kind of like about that situation.
Nice.
Okay.
So, but yeah, no, I fell in love with mixing and doing sound
Yeah.
when my dad actually said, "Hey, come try to do sound for us."
Mm-hmm.
I did it a couple times, and like I was like, "This is my calling."
Yeah.
Like
That's
That's awesome.
like I've always been an automotive nerd, and I was trying to go that route, and I just like lost interest in it, and then
yeah.
music came.
I feel like
You
especially
found
today
that-
though, since
yeah.
like there's so many independent artists like just doing everything from home and stuff, because ever since COVID, when everything shut down, like people just found a way to keep doing it. And so like doing that, I feel puts you in a really good position because it's something that's so like common and
Right.
popular right now. And yeah, there might be a lot of people making music, but like not everyone knows how to do the sound
Yeah.
engineering aspect of it.
It's
So
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
really like it's a science and art and math like all combined into one.
Honestly, I think I did the best I ever did when I was at Doublegate this past weekend. I had them the sound on stage.
Yeah.
I don't think ever sounded that good, and I just had the sound on off stage really good too. I just had it really fine tuned until they shut the power off on us. But
Oh.
yeah,
Oh.
it's a golf course,
Oh,
club.
okay,
So
gotcha.
they said 11 o'clock. They
Meant 11
Oh,
on the
they
dot.
were
Yeah.
serious. Yeah.
like they're in the middle of a song and they shut the power off. It was 11:04. They shut it off.
wow.
Oh wow.
Right? They turned it back on real fast. It was like a flicker.
Mm-hmm.
So then they went into one more song. Nope.
They
killed-
turned it off again.
They left it off
Wow.
this time. Yeah. So I
Man.
was like, oh my God.
That's
And I lost everything. I was like,
no.
everything I
Oh.
worked for was gone.
Man.
Oh,
Because I could
man.
save my scenes
Right,
and stuff on the
right.
Yeah, but you didn't have it.
I
Ugh,
didn't have it.
Dang.
that's the worst.
Yeah.
Because you wait until the end of the show and you're like, okay, this is
It. This is what we've been doing for the past
this-
3 hours.
This is it.
Yeah.
Go and nope. So it's
Man.
all good. I'll get it again.
You'll
You'll
find it
get
again.
back.
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I love doing. So if you ever do need a sound person local,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might be free. I'm just saying I might because I also work with Planet X on Ryan.
Yeah.
Gotcha, yeah, yeah.
Gotcha.
So
Well, we'll let you know.
yeah.
We
Or if you
definitely-
got
finding-
questions about it
Yeah.
too, and then I will have all the tools to work with,
Yeah.
especially in a couple months because I'll be working with Logic Pro
Ooh,
or
nice.
Pro
Okay.
Tools and a bunch of other stuff.
Gotcha.
And so if you ever needed some space to do some recording, and let me know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
absolutely.
Yeah.
She's over there like, oh my God, shut up, shut up, shut up. But yeah, no, I love doing it. So
Yeah. And the live is like so important.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it really is
Yeah,
because
I
I
don't
mean, when you do it on the album, you can sit at a computer, you can master it.
yeah.
Right.
But in a live setting, you ain't got
You can
time.
also
And you
take
can
like
tweak
10
it.
different
Yeah.
takes
Yeah.
Like,
and then cut from the best, like this from this one and this from this one.
and I could
When-
spend a month making that sound perfect.
Yeah.
And then, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
yeah.
and you could do a dub.
Yeah.
like
But being able to like replicate as close as possible to that live
Ooh.
is
Yeah.
huge.
yeah, you're singing slur a word. Oh,
Yep.
you slurred that word.
It's slurred.
Yeah.
It's slurred.
It's fine.
So yeah, but anyways, I really enjoyed you guys coming on. Learned
Yeah.
a lot
Yeah,
about
Thank you so
Thanks
much
for
for
having
having
us.
us.
Yeah,
This was awesome.
No problem. I'm excited to see you guys in the future and see you grow
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So, thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's been
This
awesome.
was awesome.
All right, take care.